Hey guys, Jam here, and welcome back to another video. Now, I don't know why this sounds upbeat when it's really not. So as you can see by the title, I'm just going to be talking about the videos being recently made on me, and just a bunch of drama in general surrounding my name and surrounding my persona slash past in the Minecraft slash YouTube community as a whole. So you might have recently seen the videos by Cursed Jungle, the videos by Muda, the tweets by people like ITMG, a bunch of other YouTubers getting involved and saying stuff about me, calling me the P word, aka pedophile, calling me a scammer, calling me a sub-botter, and all this other jazz, a racist and such like that, an animal abuser, etc. All this stuff is gets said about me on the daily. Now, a lot of it is true and not true. It just depends on your perspective and how you take the situation in terms of legally and mentally. You also have to understand a lot of this stuff was really old, and a lot of it's not really old. There's a lot of stuff said that's not real, and there's a lot of stuff said that is real. And if you want more detailed responses to a lot of these situations, I'd recommend checking my alt Twitter account, which will be linked in the description below, rather than watching this video. And if you ever have any questions, you can tweet at me on that alt Twitter account, and I will answer them in as much detail as possible and as quickly as possible. I'm not available 24/7, however, I am pretty open about the past situations that have happened surrounding my name. And I also want to point out that I will be taking quite a break from YouTube. You may have noticed I barely upload in general, and that's just from the pure fact that I really don't want to upload right now. I feel like it's inappropriate for me to be uploading at this time, as there's a lot of stuff that I've done recently that, like, there's no room for me to be like even making content right now. There's other things in life I need to focus on, such as figuring out what I'm gonna do besides YouTube, as obviously with my past and how that stuff is surrounding my name, and like me as a person is not that great. So pursuing some kind of content creator career right now is just not a very good idea for me. So I'm trying to explore other options, as well as just using my YouTube account when I feel like it. You may have seen on this channel and on Damify, my other Minecraft channel, if you didn't know I had. That is my other channel. It's the only other channel that I'm active on. Semi-active on, I want to say. That I haven't uploaded in 2 or 3 months at all. Up until like a week ago, I uploaded a video on both my channels just because I felt like it. I do not plan on making many Minecraft videos in the near future. If I ever do want to upload another video, it will be on this channel or on the Damify channel. I never plan on switching aliases again, just because I'm not trying to run or hide from the things I've done in the past, and I do genuinely feel bad for things I've done in the past. There is just a lot of stuff that is said on me that isn't true. There's a lot of stuff that is true, as I said, and I'm going to be pointing out a few of the fake situations. So a few fake situations would be the screenshot of like the mother thing on Discord. That just wasn't me. If you know me personally, you know that I used to sell my old social accounts when I was desperate for money. And you can see by my past that I used to be really desperate for money, just by the pure fact that I used to beg people for money back years ago, up until a year or so ago. I did scam people in the past. I don't scam people anymore. And I'm sorry if I ever have scammed you, because I was desperate and I was just dumb. I didn't know what I was doing. And that's not an excuse, by the way. Every time I say stuff that I've done is dumb, people think it's an excuse. It's not some kind of excuse to get away with those actions. Those actions were already made. There has been consequences for a lot of them. You may justify the consequences differently than I do, and that's completely okay, because everyone takes every situation differently in terms of how the punishment should be held. And I completely agree that I should be held accountable for those actions because I just should. They were just completely wrong, and I understand that. Now, I also want to address the pedophilia accusations slash proof, etc. So there is a lot of screenshots from years ago that are 100% real, and there's a bunch of screenshots from recently that aren't so real. Now, one that is real is the asking a 13-year-old for nudes. I will admit I did that when I was 15 years old. Now, I know it says I was 16 and they were 12, and that's cap. I was 15 turning 16 and they were 12 turning 13. Now, this does not make it right in any shape or form, and I've admitted that multiple times, as you can see by my old admitting thread on Twitter back from 2018. The reason that was deleted, by the way, was not because of me. And the reason I said it was a dumb response is because a lot of the stuff I said in there was not worded or addressed properly. I never addressed how old I was in that tweet, and I never addressed exactly what happened. I just admitted to something that I did do. Should I have deleted it? Should I have deleted my old Twitter account? Absolutely not. I shouldn't have deleted any of my old social media accounts, and I should have just stuck with the same name and gone through. That's what I mean by I made the retarded decision of switching names multiple times to try to hide from the fact that I did these things years ago and that I've done other things since then. And I shouldn't have been trying to hide from those because it's just stupid. I should have straight up admitted and tried to move on the best I could. Now, I didn't take the right approach there ever. Like, I've never taken the right approach. And I will not be switching social media accounts again. So, all my socials are public. I will always make my socials public. I've always announced my socials at some point in time on my old socials. So, the fact people try to use that I'm hiding against me is just overall kind of dumb in my opinion. But you know what? It's the internet. Things happen. I've made a lot of dumb mistakes too, so I'm not gonna go and hate on anybody for hating on me for that, you know? It's just not the right thing to do. I want to address the 15-year-old thigh thing. Yeah, it was fucking stupid. It was fucking weird, and I shouldn't have done it. Yes, it was a joke, and I'll tell you exactly right now, the reason that even got leaked is because her boyfriend doesn't like me. And they broke up, so like there will be no more screenshots leaked there. I never once tried hitting on her, and you can clearly tell that I said no balls, meaning as like it was a joke. It was a joke message, and it was so stupid of me to do such a thing. I also want to point out I do have a girlfriend. She's 19. We have been together for a year. I have done the mistake of cheating on her in the past, but that will no longer be the case. I'm literally moving on from that. I'm done hitting on e-girls. If you see my Twitter liking tweets from people, it's just because it pops up on my feed. It's people I'm either friends with or people I don't even know that I'm just mutuals with on Twitter. I don't hit on any of them. I don't have DMs with half of them, or even like a small percentage of them. And I don't ever plan on hitting on any other e-girls in my entire life. It's just dumb, and I was desperate, and I'll admit that. Also want to point out the scamming thing a bit more. I will not be scamming anyone, as I said. I've done a lot of deals recently with people. I don't scam people anymore. I haven't scammed people in quite a while, actually. So if you want to call me a scammer, by all means, call me whatever you want. I genuinely don't care. Like, I do, but I don't. Because, like, I made the mistakes, so it's my fault for even, like, having those shits in the first place. Also a bunch of Twitter DMs of me being like homophobic, etc. Or it's just not me. And the reason those DMs even exist is because I sold one of my old Twitter accounts. As I said, I sold my old Discord account. I used to sell my old Twitters, my old Discords. I used to sell my old channels when I needed money, just because I didn't have money. And that was just dumb. I should have never sold any of my channels just for the pure fact that they were used in a wrong way, and I never thought it would be used for that. People just wanted to troll under my old usernames because they think it's funny. And a lot of people do make fake Twitter accounts for me too, by the way, just because they want to troll, use my name, try to slander me even more. My only Discord accounts are in my Discord server, Dam001. I do plan on keeping that Discord name for the foreseeable future, aka as long as I have it. So if any other Discord accounts come out with screenshots, they're just not me. That is my only Discord account. You will never see any DMs of me hitting on girls again from that Discord account. You can copy my Discord ID, do whatever you want. Feel free, I don't care. By the way, if you do join my server to troll or like make fun of people or just take the piss out of me, you will be banned, by the way. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. And if you do want to join my server and DM me respectably to ask any questions, or you have any questions about the situation, feel free to. Now, if you're just going to spam me, call me stuff, I'm just going to block you and ban you from my server. Because in all honesty, I just want people to be respectful in there, and I want to have, like, not even a community. I just have the server because I want to have the server. I barely speak in the server. I barely upload YouTube videos anymore. And I barely play Minecraft half the time. I play it with my friends sometimes. I go on Hypixel. And I play Bed Wars sometimes. I'm not trying to interact with the community. I barely talk to anyone that plays Minecraft besides like a few friends. And I don't plan on trying to interact with the community regardless, as it would just be weird. And there's really no point for me to. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a wraps for this video because it's already like 12 minutes long. I'm just gonna leave this raw so you guys can see my initial reaction. Cursed Judge, if you're watching this, you got a few things wrong. I'd really like to talk to you. If you don't want to, I completely respect that. I just wish you would have done a little bit more research into what's real and what's fake. And that's all I really want to say. So if you think I'm a pedo or subbot or whatever, then you can unsubscribe. That's up to you. If you want to go watch the videos on me, feel free to do that. And otherwise, have a nice day. And I will see you guys whenever I upload again. Probably won't be for a long time though. So I will see you guys whenever. And if you want to speak to me, join my Discord. Peace out. Goodbye.